That's the reason why we sleep, right?
Know what you're not.
Know what you're not? Okay, and what are we not?
We're not black.
We're not black. What are we? That's right. That's right. I agree with that. We're not black.
Free white people.
What's that?
Free white person.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Free white person. More free white people? Yeah.
Man can't live by bread alone. Yeah, this word got food in it. Stepping on the devil dome. You should see the bruise in it. Backing out the scripts. Told a demon to stand down. Go against the most high. We gon' see how it pan out. The Father gave me hope. Fill me with the ghosts. Now they hate it when I glow. Joseph with the coat. Looking for their fruit, but they ain't got no cantaloupe. The Messiah or Belial, you can't be a fan of both. Can't serve two masters. Bread of heaven with the living water, yeah, serving up a truth platter. We ain't idolizing no folly, no, we setting up a new standard. When Christ touched down, make the whole earth shake like Bruce Banner. Yeah, bringing them troops to ya. End times getting spookier. Warfare getting nuclear. Mankind getting goofier. They intoxicated with a wine, damn, she done roofied them. I'm checking every word. Spirit doctrine like a proofreader. I hate these Nicolaitans. Hate these graven idols, man, I hate these flipping pagans. Trying to play my father and I hate these imitations. Screaming out Hosanna, we escape that simulation. Better flee to me, vote these or else that lake is where you layin'. Great is he inside of me, casting out this net like I was by the Sea of Galilee. Harvest gon' be plenty, but the laborers are few. Matthew 17 and 20, there ain't nothing we can't do. I can't be no lukewarm, fringes with the blue on. Devil wanna deal, but I told him this ain't Groupon. Praise to the Almighty, you know we gon' sing a new song. Hail the King of King, the ultra low, no Jimmy Neutron. If you keep his laws and his commands, then we can fellowship. I don't get with Pharisees and I don't rock with Hellenists. I am praising me.
Luke 1:67, man. It's high time to wake up out of sleep. You think black people sleep? What we sleep to, brother? What do we sleep to? If we're asleep, right? What are we? What makes us sleep? Why is black people sleep? What do we need to know? Know everything. Well, no one man can know everything, right? But there's something important we need to know. That's the reason why we sleep, right?
Know what you're not.
Know what you're not. Okay, and what are we not?
We're not black.
We're not black. What are we? That's right. That's right. I agree with that. We're not black.
Free white people.
What's that?
Free white person.
More free white people?
Yeah. If you look it up in the law book,
Okay.
you're gonna find the definition for a free white person. It refers to everybody but Caucasian.
Everybody but Caucasian. All right. But what do you mean? What does free white people mean? So hold on. So everybody that falls under the category of free white people, except Caucasians, are all the same people?
No.
They're not, right? Right. So we still need to know who we are, right? Free white people doesn't actually exclusively say who we are. It's saying that it applies to everybody except Caucasians. And so who are we? Right?
In the beginning, there was no black, white, this, that, and the other.
All right, but we can look on Earth. That's irrelevant right now.
But here's the thing.
You can see a Chinese man and a black man eat the same.
Doesn't matter. We all were Muslim.
We are a Muslim. What is Muslim?
What is Muslim? The original meaning of that, muscles and tissue.
Muscles and tissues.
Oh my
And
God.
we switch it up every year. Hold on. Muscles and tissues. That does. Hold on. No. Animals got muscles and tissues.
Right. So they.
A muscle is a tissue.
Right. But here's the thing. Most living creatures got them.
So what's the meaning of black?
What's the meaning of black? Black means void of light, malicious, evil, darkness. That's what black means.
To scorch.
No, I just gave you the definition. To scorch means to burn.
No, it turns white.
Hold on.
If
Anything you scorch does not turn white, it turns black. Brother.
If you spell black,
What do you scorch? What do you use to scorch?
Hold on, etymology.
Hold on. What does scorch mean?
If you try to spell the word black in Spanish, it's B-L-A-N-C.
No, it's not. It's N-E-G.
Spanish is negro, and black in Spanish is negro. Not blanc is French.
Black is white.
That's white for French.
There we go. Now he knows
Hold on. But blanc etymology is not.
What?
Hold on. That's not how you say Blanco doesn't transliterate to black in English.
Here's the thing.
So it's not the same word.
Through transliteration, they take a word from its original meaning and change it to something else.
That's not what transliteration is,
That's
brother.
not transliteration.
That's not what transliteration
Hold on, brother.
That's it.
Hold on. You gotta be able to teach what you just say. You can't just say something.
What?
And then if he's Muslim, he only got a beard.
Right. What language is black? They said everybody was Muslim. I don't even understand that because when Islam is like one of the newest religions on earth. So how the hell can everybody have been Muslim?
Hold on, that nigga said that. What is black in Spanish? B-L-A-N-C. Blanc? That's French, nigga, and that means white.
Islam teaches that. They teach that Adam was a Muslim.
And well, every Islam teaches that everybody, all of them are Muslims. It's not just Nation of Islam. They teach that. But here's the thing. It's problematic. Bro, Islam is a newer religion than most religions, bro. So how you just gonna say that everybody was Muslim? Right? Muhammad never said when he sat at the seats of the Israelites to get what his teachings. He never said that they were saying they were Muslims. Not once did he say that.
I can't believe this nigga said that black in Spanish is blanc. I can't believe
This
this.
is the problem, man. Like again, because we sleep and this brother still sleep, man. And that's why we need to wake the hell up, man. Right? I appreciate it.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 28.
Hey, sister, you think black people is lost? Sister, you think black people lost? Don't care. But
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 28. The Lord shall smite thee with madness.
with what?
With madness.
What did this brother smitten with?
With madness. And with blindness.
And blindness, man. This is why we lost. This is why we need to wake up, man. And we blind. And this is the Lord not talking about we blind to how to do chemistry. We blind to how to do geometry. He ain't talking about that, right? And the Most High saying we blind to something. It's clearly talking about something that's relevant to Him, right? Which means we're blind to His will, to His way, right? And part of that is who we are. Hey, brother, you think black people blind and lost? Don't care. Man, these elders, man. Notice how all of them is elders, man. Every last one that walked by was all elders. But then they wanna sit around and they little what's they call it? Speakeasies and whatnot, and they wanna sit and talk about how wild the young boys is these days. But y'all dumb as hell. Respectful. Right? Y'all ain't got no answers for us when we want to ask questions. Right? Then the answers you want to give us, we just seen on display. Just madness. Right? Go ahead.
This is the book of Job, chapter 32 and verse 7. I said, days should speak.
Days should speak. Right? Why? Because the more time you spend on this earth, you should acquire more experience. And through experience, you should acquire what? Knowledge. Right? So you should be able to get things as you progress in time in your life. Go ahead.
And a multitude of years,
those who have been here for a long time should what?
should teach wisdom.
Should teach wisdom, right? Give me what our wisdom is, right? Go ahead.
Verse 8.
Deuteronomy 4. Come on, go ahead.
Verse 8. But there is a spirit in man.
There's a spirit in man, go ahead.
And the inspiration of the Almighty that giveth them understanding.
That giveth them understanding, man, right? There's a spirit in man, right? And this is why we able to see, and dig into the minds of our elders, the ones that are aged, right? Who should have wisdom, right? We can dig into their minds, we can ask these questions and see that they really don't have wisdom, right? They really don't have understanding, man. Because this is actually how you get understanding, man. You gotta seek wisdom. Right? And again, who should we be seeking wisdom from? Those that's been here the longest, right? Go ahead.
Verse 9. Great men are not always wise.
Right? The great men, right? Floyd Mayweather, right? Your 50 Cent, your Jay-Z, right? Who else is great men among our people? Even your Denzel, right? Even your Farrakhan, right? Great men are not always what?
Great men are not always wise.
Are not always wise. Go ahead.
Neither do the age understand judgment.
Neither do the age understand judgment, man. Right? And what judgment is it talking about? Again, it's not just talking about what's the judgments and the statutes of the white man's law here in America, right? The judgments is not just talking about, what's the judgments over there, right, in the law of China, man. No, these judgments is according to the law of the Most High God, man. And again, this is how we get this. How we learn them judgments is the same way how we acquire wisdom. They go hand in hand, right? You got that in Deuteronomy? Come on, bring that up.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, and verse 5.
Go ahead.
Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments.
Taught you what?
Statutes and judgments.
Like the bro just read. Go ahead.
Even as the Lord my God commanded me.
Right, we were already given statutes and judgments, man. Right? And again, they weren't the ones we were forced to live by here in America, man. Nor anywhere in this earth, man. Go ahead.
Keep therefore Salakia, that you should do so in the land, whether you go to possess it.
Right? He gave us laws that we should abide by wherever we go. Right? Go ahead.
Keep therefore and do them.
Go ahead.
This is your wisdom.
No. The white man's laws are wisdom.
This is your wisdom.
Go ahead.
And your understanding.
Where?
In your understanding.
Go ahead.
In the sight of the nation.
In the sight of the nations, man. This is our wisdom, right? And this is how we see, like I said, we can ask our elders the questions, either they ain't got the answers, or their answers are not going to be according to this wisdom, right? Their judgment, right? How they judge things and look at things, it's not going to be according to the judgments of the Lord. Hey, brother, what? Trying to sell candy? Right, we got something, we actually got something to sell you, right? And it don't cost you nothing but your attention, right? Where you think you from? How black people get here?
That's like you go to the Bible literally tell you to read it.
Break this down.
Like, is it a question that I have to answer correctly?
Not start from Genesis.
This is how what
read
you
all the way
think.
down. Like,
How did black people get to America?
because that's not. It's telling you
I
not.
think
because
they
you don't get
traveled
lost.
for
Christians do it.
somewhere
I read the first
to
two.
themselves
They're not
to
reading.
stay.
They're not reading.
So they could find resources and
I can.
strive.
They tried to live, so you think they came here on their own? All right, so you think that, so you heard about the so-called black people being taken into slavery then, right?
Yes.
You don't agree?
These are your forefathers, yes, sir.
No, you don't. And who taught you that black people weren't brought here in slavery?
But I think I showed you where actually was.
No.
Where'd you learn that from?
It was one teacher in second grade, but I didn't believe her because I did some research and research said otherwise. But I'm just saying, like, second grade.
Okay, so your teacher taught you that black people were actually here already. Well, your teacher is actually partially correct, right? See, the thing is, when the so-called European man came here, right? First, they came across the indigenous people of the land. And the indigenous people of the land, before we were brought here into slavery, so-called African Americans, before we were brought here in slavery, they actually classified the indigenous people as Negro, right? So they were being called black people before African Americans were being called black. Right? But they had there's a thing amongst Europeans, and wherever they go to conquer lands, it's called divide to conquer, right? Divide and conquer. So they had to put a division between the first people they called Negro and the people they brought here on slave ships, right? To put a difference between them, right? We're actually out here to show that we were brought here into slavery, right, on ships, but there were indigenous people. But the thing is, we're not different. We are the same people. We're just not Negro. We're not black. We're actually God's chosen people. Right? And the reason why they were able to come over here and conquer America and then bring us over here and enslave us to help build up the nation was because we took the fact that we're God's chosen people.
Man can't live by bread alone. Yeah, this word got food in it. Stepping on the devil dome. You should see the bruise in it. Backing out the scripts. Told a demon to stand down. Go against the most high. We gon' see how it pan out. The Father gave me hope. Fill me with the ghosts. Now they hate it when I glow. Joseph with the coat. Looking for their fruit, but they ain't got no cantaloupe. The Messiah or Belial, you can't be a fan of both. Can't serve two masters. Bread of heaven with the living water, yeah, serving up a truth platter. We ain't idolizing no folly, now we setting up a new standard. When Christ touched down, make the whole earth shake like Bruce Banner. Yeah, bringing them troops to you. End time Times getting spookier, warfare getting nuclear, mankind getting goofier. They intoxicated with a wine, damn, she done roofied them. I'm checking every word, spirit doctrine like a proofreader. I hate these Nicolatans, hate these raving idols, man, I hate these flipping pagans. Trying to play my father and I hate these imitations. Screaming out Hosanna, we escaped that simulation. Better flee to me, vote these or else that lake is where you layin'. Great is he inside of me, casting out this net like I was by the Sea of Galilee. Harvest gon' be plenty, but the laborers are few. Matthew 17 and 20, there ain't nothing we can't do. I can't be no lukewarm, fringes with the blue on. Devil wanna deal, but I told him this ain't Groupon. Praise to the Almighty, you know we gon' sing a new song. Hail the King of King, the ultra low, no Jimmy Neutron. If you keep his laws and his commands, then we can fellowship. I don't get with Pharisees and I don't rock with Hellenists. I am praising man 'cause